Hey, what's up guys? Digger here from Elite Gamer Bros, and today I bring you a little post commentary on Sign Crossing Conquest, and I am using the Scar L for the first time. This is my first game ever, and I did pretty well, surprisingly. So here are my thoughts. Initially, when I looked at the stats for it, I'm like, this, especially after using it just briefly after unlocking it. Actually, the first time I used it was before I unlocked it. I actually picked it up from a dead body, and my first thought was, it's basically like a G3. It shoots very similar to a G3 as far as firing rate. It shoots slightly faster than a G3, but not by much. So it's basically like a G3 that does less damage and has less kick to it, so it doesn't have as much recoil, so it's a little bit easier to control at when you fire and burst at medium range, and it has more ammo per magazine. It has 30 round magazine, while the G3 only has 20. So it makes up for the lack of damage by having slightly less kick, slightly faster firing rates, and you know, more ammo, 10 more rounds, which is a pretty big jump from 20. So I played it like I typically play the G3. I played it very defensive. I tried to keep my enemies at a pretty medium distance to me, unless, you know, they were I snuck up on them, which was the case you just saw right there. But for the most part, I try to keep the battle at a medium range, where I knew I had the advantage, especially after the mechanics, the suppression mechanics have been fixed. It's a lot easier to have these medium range battles against people, and it's a lot easier to win if you have a weapon that is supposed to be better at longer ranges, you know, supposed to be more accurate at longer ranges compared to guns that shoot faster and aren't as accurate. So I you know, that worked to my advantage by sticking to the medium range. See right here, I took the right side of the streets instead of going straight around the corner, and I was able to pick a lot of guys off, as you can see. So it's definitely got the stopping power to it at medium range, I should say, because your bullets are going accurately and you're not facing somebody that can pump 800 bullets per minute into you. So it's a weapon that it's gonna be really primarily for medium range. I would definitely not recommend it for you know, I wouldn't, not that I wouldn't recommend for closer maps, like close quarter maps, but I wouldn't recommend that you play aggressive with it. I don't recommend that you go head to head with people. If you're going to play aggressive, you better be flanking and they better not see you coming. Like you probably are seeing a few of these moments on this gameplay. But yeah, overall, it's pretty good. You can pick people off. The kick isn't too bad, so I'm really looking forward to the flash suppressor. I'm sure many of you know how I run with the G3. The G3, I always run with the flash suppressor and bipod. Bipod is just really for, you know, special occasions. I don't really pull it out at all that much. But with this weapon, it's probably going to be a very similar setup. I'm going to use a flash suppressor to reduce that slight recoil it has. Slight, I say, compared to the G3, but it is a pretty big kick. There is a pretty big kick to it. But the great thing about it that I've noticed is the kick is not side to side, which is nice because you can control the upward recoil, but you can't control that side to side too well, especially if it's equal side to side, which then it makes it random, so you really can't control. Flash suppressor in this thing should be pretty beastly. I am going to be playing with it this whole week, trying to get unlocks for it, so I can give you guys a nice review of it coming up. But anyways, that's all I got for as far as this gun goes. And, just enjoy the rest of this gameplay. And a quick update: I am going to be shooting the engineer. Spoiler alert: the engineer Machinima, which is a continuation, sort of a continuation of the Recon Machinima. So if you want to participate, I am looking for people that are dedicated and behave themselves in a controlled environment, because it makes things a lot easier. We ran into quite a bit of drama last time. So if you are interested, leave it in the... Send me an email, actually. My email is posted on my Battlelog profile, send me an email, and I'll add you to my friend list. Anyways, give the scar a try, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you all next time.